Welcome back, viewers, and we are at the Madras Motor Racing Track for the MRF MMSC FMSCI Indian National Car Racing Championship 2021 final round. The cars lined up are the Volkswagen Polo, and these cars are here for race 2 of the weekend for the category. And as per the format, the top 12 finishers of race 1 have been reversed at the start grid. So the competitor who finished 12th in race 1 starts from pole position, who finished 11th starts from P2, 10th P3, and so on. So Hussain Taiwala is in pole position with Shreyas in P2, and the winners of the last race are in the mid-pack. So this is going to be a 10-lap race, and it's going to be 10 laps of pure excitement and action. Be right there, watch this live.
All right, folks, we got the next race of the day. Welcome back to the fourth and the finale round of the MRF MMSC FMSCI Indian National Car Racing Championship 2021. Like Mr. Amit from the Madras Motorsports Club said, it is the reverse order. It's their second race of the day, of the weekend. And it is turning out to be a very exciting race indeed. With car number 5, Hussain Ishayat, who finished 12th yesterday, starting from pole. Car number 21, Shreyas Dimate in P2. Car number 14, Avik Anwar in P3. That's our top order. We've got a formation lap out here in the front. Car number 17, Abhijit Prasad, starts in from 4th. While our race winners start from 12th, 11th and 10th in that grid order. Definitely going to be a very exciting race indeed. Sandeep Kumar, who's currently leading the championship, has a lot at stake in this race. He will need to finish in that highest order to continue that lead into the going into the final race later today. It's a packed grid with the Volkswagen Polo Cup. Cars are looking nice, primed and ready. Let's take a quick look at our grid. It's Hussain Ishayat in P1, Shreyas Dimate in P2, Avik Anwar in P3, Abhijit Prasad in P4, Siddharth Mehndiratta in P5, Aditya in P6, Ritesh in P7, Saurabh in P8, that's our front 4 rows. Pratik in P9, Sandeep in P10, he finished 3rd yesterday. Oshan in 11th, who finished 2nd yesterday. Anmol Singh Sahal, who won yesterday's race, will start from 12th. 13th is Adil Shah. 14th is Yo Keshwaran. 14th is Viraj. 15th is Arafin Rafi Ahmed. 15th is Ayman Sadat. 16th is Sai Sanjay. 17th is Prashant Antil. And closing the 16-car grid is Diana Pundol, the only lady in this grid. She's been fighting it out with the gentleman here, giving a good run for their money. Sandeep, Anmol and Ocean Kotaria will be looking to make a break from that mid-order. We also have the likes of Avik Anwar, Siddharth Mehndiratta, Saurabh Bandyopade, Pratik Sonawane. All of them in that mid-order, very fierce contenders in this grid. They will be looking to make a charge in this race. There's a lot of points up for grabs with 3 races this weekend. Race 1 got done and dusted. This is the second race, and the third race for the day will be later today in the afternoon. The cars are ready, the drivers are ready. 10 laps stand between them and the checkered flag. The start sequence is on. We're ready for some fine racing from all the drivers here. Watch out for this first lap. It will be important for our championship gunners to make a good start and make headway in this top order pack. Hoshain, Shreyas, Abhijit, Avik will be looking to make the most out of this front row start. Lights are on. Cars are revving. And we're off. A great start there for our front row. Top three have definitely inched further away from the rest of the pack here. Car number 21 putting pressure on car number 5. He's come and he's cleared ahead. That's Shreyas Dimate who's taken charge of this race. Car number 14, Avik Anwar, has also moved up the order into P2. He's putting pressure on Shreyas at the moment. Hoshain Ishayat, the man in pole, has moved down the order to P3. There's a lot of cars that are coming in this mid-order fight. All of them. Some of the cars also going off the track, throwing a lot of dust in the air. There's car number 9 coming under pressure from car number 16. That's Siddharth Mehdiratha, who's going to the inside line, but coming under pressure from Aditya Swaminathan. Oh, there's absolutely pandemonium happening here in this mid-order. So many changes in the order of placement for the drivers. They're fighting it out, scrambling around the track as we speak. Avik Anwar has definitely managed to get that lead early on this race, and he's clocking out. As we see on the screen, Avik Anwar leading the charge with car number 21, Shreyas Dimate in P2, Hoshain Ishayat in P3, but coming under pressure from the rest of the pack in this mid-order. Oh, slightly wide there from car number 14. Manages to bring it back on the track nice and steady. It's car number 11 going ahead of car number 19 and car number 3. That's yesterday's race winner Anmol Singh Sahil getting ahead of Adil Shah and Sai Sanjay. Oh, there's a 4-way, 5-way fight into this turn 12. It's the fight for the top order, led by car number 1, Saurav Bandyapade, coming under pressure from Pratik Sonawane and the rest of the grid. Oh, there is a close quarter battle that's going on in turn 1. Oh, that didn't look very, very nice. That's a raging dogfight. I don't know if there was contact. Oh, there has been some incident here. We see car number 13 that has spun off into the runoff area. That's Ritesh Rai, not the result he was expecting for, but he has spun off. And there's a clear gap that Avik Anwar has managed to get out of the rest of the pack here. The race rages on. Out here, the battle for second. Oh, that's car number 16, Aditya Swaminathan, that was involved in that incident. Definitely not happy with that result. We do see a yellow flag and the safety car will be coming out. That was not the result that was expected. That car's taking quite a bit of damage. Definitely did see two cars coming into the entry of turn 1 where they collided. Avik Anwar would not have wanted the safety car to come out here. Great driving from Saurav Bandyapade, who's moved into podium contention with Pratik Sonawane in third. The championship leader, Sandeep Kumar, has made headroom, but he's moved up a few spots into P8. He is in that mid-order fight. He's got just maybe enough number of laps to make a fighting comeback to the top order. Last time around, Avik Anwar clocked in the quickest with a 2-minute 8.75. He cleared a second and a half from the rest of the pack. There's Avik Anwar, Saurav and Pratik. Shreyas Dimate, Aditya, Ritesh Rai, Hussain, Ishayat, Abhijit Prasad. There's that incident at that turn 1. Again, big shout out to our safety crew, the recovery team and the extraction team. First response team that's always the quickest here at the Madras Motor Racing Track. Safety car guiding the cars through the track. Welcome back, folks, to the 4th and the finale round of the MRF MMSC FMSCI Indian National Car Racing Championship 2021. It's the final day of the season, the last day for racing of the 2021 season. The Madras Motorsports Club is celebrating their 70th anniversary. 2022 marks 70 years for the Madras Motorsports Club. And what better way to celebrate than to go racing? And that's what we're doing just here. Safety car is out. If you've just tuned in, you're watching race 2 of day 2. It's the VW Polo Cup. We had a very, very interesting race that was firing up through those first couple of laps. There was a massive incident at the entry of turn 1 with 2 cars going into each other. Both drivers are okay, but it wasn't the result that they were expecting. I'm pretty sure that race control is going to be reviewing that incident. Safety car courtesy of VW Motorsport. It is the Volkswagen Championship. The team is still under recovery, so we will be getting back to racing shortly. The drivers are eager to get back to racing. Our championship leader is currently in that mid-order. Sandeep Kumar has a lot of ground to cover up to get into podium contention. He's made up quite a few spots in that P5, P6. There's Avik Anwar. Capitalized on a great start, put the pressure on, got the lead, and then was just clocking out. I'm hoping that this will be the last lap with the safety car on. Definitely like to see how the race goes on. There's car number 18, the championship leader. Right behind Shreyas Dimate, who's currently in P4. Sandeep is in P5. Oshan in P6, Hussain in P7, Abhijit in P8, Anmol in P9, Siddharth in P10. That's our top 10 as it stands. Avik Anwar leads the charge. Saurav in second, Pratik in third. Those are our podium contenders, but I'm pretty sure they will be coming under pressure from Sandeep, Oshan, Anmol, Hussain and Shreyas. A big shout out to the officials here at the Madras Motor Racetrack and the Madras Motorsports Club. They are the backbone of the Indian National Car Racing Championship, and they have worked day and night to ensure that the championship rages on even with the pandemic still on. Even with all the uncertainty, they've still managed to continue the championship in all its glory. If you just tune in, this is race 2 of day 2. It is the Volkswagen Polo Cup. We're coming into that main straight, and it is green flag. We're back to racing. The safety car is in. Let's go racing, folks. It's Avik Anwar leading the charge. Car number 14, as we can see on our screen. Coming behind him is Saurav. In P3 is Pratik. Shreyas Dimate holds fort in P4. Sandeep Kumar on the hunt and on the prowl from P5. Ocean Kutari in P6. Hussain in P7. Oh, there's been a massive throw of the dust. Sandeep Kumar definitely going a little wide out of that turn 1. He is desperate to be ahead. He's very, very eager to make a break in this mid-order. The top 3 have definitely inched further away from the rest of the pack here. Can Saurav and Pratik bring the fight to Avik Anwar? Avik looking very comfortable in that P1. Holding forth there nice and steady. A lot of racing left in this race. From the looks of it, Saurav and Pratik are definitely closing in to Avik Anwar at the moment. Oh, there's been massive action here. That's car number 17 that's gone off the track. A little bit of autocross for car number 17 there. That's Abhijit Prasad trying to give a fight in this mid-pack. Hard on those brakes. Saurav definitely trying to outbrake a little further than Avik Anwar. As we can see, he's trying to close that gap. There's the rest of the pack here. Out here in the front, Avik Anwar looking very comfortable there. We're down to the final 5 laps. Look at that, going hard into that corner. 3 wheels on the tarmac. And that's how racing on the Volkswagen Polo is done. Avik Anwar, car number 14, definitely leading the charge. Look at the far end. We still don't see the rest of the pack there. Top 3 have definitely clocked out and inched further away from the rest of the pack here. There's a lot of ground for our championship leader Sandeep Kumar to make headway. He's currently cleared Shreyas Dimate and moved into P4, but he's got a lot of work cut out for him to catch up to this top 3. Last time around, Sandeep Kumar clocked in a 156.369. Well, Pratik Sonawani clocked in the quickest with a 156.369. Sandeep Kumar clocked in a 158.074. He's slightly under the pace, I think, owing to that traffic that he had earlier on in that last lap. But Sandeep Kumar has about 6.5 seconds to catch up to our race leader, Avik Anwar. That's a lot of seconds when it comes to racing. You can definitely see the gap on the screen. He's nowhere in that frame currently. There's almost a corner length difference between the two. But Sandeep Kumar definitely making headway this time around. He's got clear open road, open tarmac for him to catch up to our top 3. Avik, Saurav and Pratik. For the first time around, Saurav definitely a little closer to Avik than last time around. He's trying to make a move, but Avik Anwar managed to get a better exit speed out of that turn 12. definitely got a little more room than expected from Saurav Bandyapure. We've got 4 laps remaining. Maybe just about enough laps for Sandeep Kumar to catch up to this top trio, but he definitely has to step up that race pace. The driver car number 10, Prashant Antil, who's in that bottom order fight. He's coming under pressure from Virat Jairaj there. There's that massive mid-order. 8 cars in that mid-order fight. There's a lot of racing action coming in from these 8 cars, led by car number 9 here. That's the fight to be in the top 10. Siddharth Mehdiratha leading the charge, but coming under pressure from Abhijit Prasad, Adil Shah, Sai Sanjay. Fantastic racing from these 4 drivers here. They're going at it. It's a dogfight of sorts here in this mid-order. Out in the front, Avik Anwar doing a fine job holding fort in that P1, not letting either Saurav or Pratik make headway and get ahead of him. Sandeep Kumar still has a lot of work cut out for him. But a good racing from Sandeep Kumar. He's picked up quite a few spots to move into that top 4. Avik Anwar definitely pushing that VW Polo to the very max here. So is Saurav and Pratik and the rest of the drivers. Can Avik Anwar bring this home? All this and more with 3 laps remaining. I wonder what's going on in the mind of our championship leader, Sandeep Kumar. Would he be settling for that 4th, or would he be still trying? As far as lap times are concerned, he's definitely quicker than our top 3, but just by about 300th of a second. Not enough of that margin to close that mammoth gap of about 5.5 seconds. Car number 17 getting ahead of car number 19 there in that turn 4, turn 5. Abhijit Prasad managed to get ahead of Adil Shah and Ayman Sadat. Out here in the front, a very defensive line from car number 14, Avik Anwar holding fort comfortably there. Saurav still in second. Pratik Sonawane still not able to find a room or find a gap to get ahead of Saurav Bandyapure. Sandeep Kumar in that P4, Ocean Kothari in P5, Hussain Ishayat in P6, Anmol Singh Sal in P7, Shreyas Dimate in P8, Siddharth Mehdiratha in P9, Abhijit Prasad in P10. That's our top 10 as it stands, folks. They're on hammer drive. They're coming to the final stage of this race. 2 laps remaining to that checkered flag. Avik Anwar doing a fine job out here in the front. He put the pressure early on and managed to pick up quite a few spots to take the lead and charge of this race. Pratik and Saurav have done a fantastic drive themselves. Lot of racing left from these fine gentlemen here out in the top order. Definitely ideal conditions for racing here at the Madras Motor Race Track. It's an ideal day a regular day here at the Madras Motorsports Club. We do see, however, higher humidity range here, but today is nice and pleasant. Just like yesterday, this weekend has been nice as far as the weather is concerned. Avik Anwar trying his best to defend that P1. And he's been doing a fine job for the last 3 laps. Fantastic driving from him. Saurabh Bandyapade definitely much closer to Avik this time around, but he's coming under pressure also from Pratik Sonawane, who wants to move up the order into P2. Can Pratik make a break into Saurabh's defense? But, well, we're definitely down to the final stage. Sandeep Kumar still holding a lonesome P4 currently. Oshan Kotadia in that P5. Great driving from both of them. They did move from that mid-order to this top 5. As our race leaders cross the start line, we're down to the final lap of this race. Avik Anwar holding 4th very comfortably in that P1. Car number 3 here coming to the inside at turn 12, ahead of car number 20. Ayman Sadat is coming under pressure from Sai Sanjay. They're coming bumper to bumper into turn 1. In the front, Avik Anwar definitely getting a little bit extra drive from that last couple of corners. He's managed to inch a little further away. Looks like the race is definitely setting in motion as we speak. We're down to the final half of this race, final half lap of this race. Where Avik Anwar leads the charge. Nicely done from him so far. Avik Anwar still leading the charge, doing nicely well here. We're coming to the final few corners of this 10-lap race, and what a race it has been. We did see one incident earlier on in that first half of the race. Safety car was called out, and we got back to racing with about 6 laps remaining, and it has been absolutely stunning to watch this man, Avik Anwar, doing a fantastic job in the front, leading that charge and holding forth so well. Lost a little more momentum out of that bridge complex, but he's back at it into the final corner. Can Saurabh find a room? No, he's not close enough. The checkered flag awaits, and he takes the win. Fantastic driving from car number 14. Avik Anwar takes the win. Saurabh Bandyapade in 2nd, and Pratik Sonawane settles for that 3rd. Sandeep Kumar, car number 18, doing a fantastic drive, moved up from that mid-order to take 4th and claim those valuable points in his championship order. He continues his lead in the championship with Oshan Kotadia in P6. Anmol Singh, yesterday's race winner, in Oshan takes P5. Anmol in P6. Hussain Ishayat in P7. Siddharth Mehndirata in P8. Shreyas Timate in P9. Abhijit Prasad manages to finish in that top 10. Ayman Sadat settles for 11th, Sai Sanjay for 12th, Adil Shah for 13th, Viraj 14th, Prashant Antal in 15th, Arfin in 16th. That's all the cars. Earlier on, the incident involving Aditya Swaminathan and Ritesh Rai. We also see a DNF from Yokeshwaran and Diana Pundol. Tough day at the office for these 4 drivers, but they will be back to race in later today in the afternoon with a fantastic drive for their last race of this season. Oh, it's going to be down to the wire to that last race of the 2021 season. Can Sandeep Kumar, car number 18, who finished 4th today, just out of that podium reach, manage to seal the 2021 championship and take the crown? Stay tuned, folks. That's going to be an exciting race 3 in the Volkswagen Polo Cup. For now, let's go catch up with our race winners and a fantastic Avik Anwar, car number 14. What a drive, a stupendous performance from him. Saurabh Bandyapade and Pratik Sonawane for a 2nd and 3rd. That's our top 3, folks. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. This is the 4th and the finale round of the MRF MMSC FMSCI Indian National Car Racing Championship 2021. What a season, what a day, what a weekend this is turning out to be. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
The race? Well, you guys have to know I come from a country where there's no racing track. So we only get practice on the simulator. To win a race, fighting the best two in the grid, Saurav, who's been my mentor since 2017, beating my own mentor, proves how much Saurav teaches his students. And Pratik is one fine example of a racer and my friend. So I'm really happy. I would like to dedicate this win to my father, who I'm pretty sure will be very happy to get a one in India, which is a most competitive grid that I race on. And to win in India is like winning elsewhere 10 times. That's all I have to say. Hold it. It was all right. I went into the race with the win in mind. Obviously, first lap went as planned, and I was in second at the end of first lap, which was surprising. It went surprisingly well. Then there was a safety car, and after that, I was behind Avik, and I would have had a chance to pass Avik, but the thing is, he's fighting for third in the championship, so he was going to defend really, really hard. Because the first place was important for him, and he was defending. So, and Pratik was right behind me. And with my fight for the championship, every point is crucial. So, had I tried something aggressive on Avik, Pratik would have had a chance, and maybe I would have lost more points. So, I just kept it sensible for today. Had it been earlier in the season, I would have dived down Avik's inside somewhere. There were some opportunities, but he was defending really hard. So, I think I'll take the second place, take the points. At least the championship battle goes down to the last race. Let's see what happens, exciting.
was a fun race. It was a fun race. I mean, I started P9. I wanted to capitalize the maximum that I could, probably get on the podium. And it was a really nice and clean fight throughout the race. And this weekend's turning out to be a really enjoyable weekend for me, especially because yesterday we had a bumper-to-bumper race for 8 laps straight from lights out till finish flag. And today something similar happened. It was really nice to be a part of the pack wherein, everyone's driving clean, maintaining the lap times consistently. And the level of maturity that the colleagues have shown is like, you don't get to dive in, make some dirty moves and just stick it down and then get a position. It was really clean and a lot of fun, and I'm really happy with the outcome, and onwards and upwards.